Hey there, ladies and gents. Piper Downs coming at you. Um, for some reason, I just had a really hearty lunch, and I'm really feeling like something strong. And the strongest blend that I actually own at this moment is the Sam Gawith's Lakeland Dark. Now, this is supposedly very strong. This is 1792 flake minus the Tonkin topping. So I'm gonna bust this bad boy open and do a first impression. Ooh, this one is not easy. This is not an easy one to open at all. Don't turn it. Dang it, hang on. I have to get another coin. What a pain in the keister. Wow, I have not had this much trouble. You know what? Oh. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is there really no vacuum seal? Okay, so first impressions here. A little bit of caramelization, or a little bit of coloring to the wrapper here. You can see that browning of the wrapper. And let's see what we've got inside. It's like a broken flake. Yeah, very obviously a broken flake. Not a super bright, in-your-face smell, actually. I can smell a little bit of chocolate. But like a dark, that's a very dark, down low, earthy, like leaf litter kind of. Yeah, almost like leaf litter. Oh man. See, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to smoke this right now. Look at the, I mean, this is like chewing tobacco. This is so wet. Just wet. That's all I can say. I mean, that looks like chewing tobacco. But wow. Yeah, this is what I was hoping to smoke. I don't know about that, but we'll rub some out real quick and see if that unlocks some scent and gives us a better idea of what we're working with here. This is just ridiculously wet. I mean, I know Gawith blends come pretty darn moist, but this is like, holy crap, this is chewing tobacco moist. Like, I have never seen another blend that was this moist. Like beef jerky almost, like strips of beef jerky. That's almost what this is akin to. Anyway, like I said, it's very smoky, but not like Latakia. It's almost like beef jerky. A little bit more. It's sweet too. It is sweet, but the sweet is on the back end. It's not the first thing you smell. The first thing you smell is like this smoky, kind of smoky, savory flavor. And then at the end, you get the sweetness. Man, I'm very surprised by this tobacco, actually. This wasn't what I was expecting at all. At all. But I have been fooled before. Not only that, but I'm just going to leave it in the tin. Once again, Lakeland Dark. I'm just going to leave it in the tin. Cracked. You know, leave the tin top just barely on and let that guy sit for a little while. See, yeah, there he is. Just gonna let him hang out. And And then this other stuff here, we'll see if we can't get this aired out. Now what I like to do is I like to kind of tumble. I don't just leave it sit because I feel like, you're not really, it's not getting airflow through it. This way you kind of forcing it to air out by turning it over continuously. I feel like I can get it to air out much quicker this way. And you don't have to do that for all that long. I can, do it for a minute and it ends up, coming pretty close to what I want it to be typically. I mean, it just kind of gets rid of that initial wetness. It goes away. A lot of it evaporates pretty quick initially, in my opinion anyway. You don't need 30 minutes to get that initial wetness off of there. Just a couple tossing and turning it, and you'll be in there. But anyway, I was thinking about smoking this in my Road Town Billy or brandy, straight brandy, but I don't know if this is gonna ghost my pipe or what. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should try it in a different pipe. I don't know. I'm just going to go for it in this. We will see how this goes. Anyway, just kind of wanted to show you guys some first impressions of that. Piper Downs over and out. Hey guys, Piper Downs coming back. I wasn't going to do a review or even a real first impression. I was just going to give you that little look at the tobacco, but now that I got this thing going, I've got to go over this. Honestly, this is a very intense tobacco. Like I said, I'd looked this up and seen that this is basically one of the strongest blends that I have in my cellar, supposedly, from what I've read. So I, give it a shot. I'm feeling like that. It's after a good hearty meal. So I packed this up, and I'll tell you right now, it actually, for being as wet as it was, I didn't give it any drying time. I just tumbled it for a couple minutes. It lit really easily. It took a light super easily, and I think that's because it's dark-fired tobacco. It's already kind of been charred a little bit, I think. But it lit really easily, and I must say there is a ton of nicotine in this. There is a ton of nicotine in this thing. I'll tell you that right now, because even with a full stomach, I'm definitely feeling it. It's just, I can just bear it. I'm not a nicotine wuss neither. I used to smoke 2-3 packs of cigarettes a day. I shit you not. 2 or 3 packs of Reds a day. Now I smoke less than that because I smoke a pipe, but this is quite heavy. This is more than nightcap. If I had an empty stomach, I would be sick right now, without a doubt. If I had, sorry about all this movement. I think something was trying to bite me, some bug. But, if I hadn't eaten that meal, I'd be sick. If I was any less tolerant to nicotine, I would be dizzy. I would be wanting to lay down right now. But, I have come accustomed to these feelings and the intensity of it. I've been through it. I've been smoking a long time, tobacco. It's got a very cologne-y, this really, I swear this really reminds me of like a cologne, like a late night cologne. Something that somebody would be wearing late at night. It's a very dark cologne smell. I mean, it's super dark and it's enjoyable. It really is. I don't want to say floral because it's manlier than that. It's mustier than that. You know what I mean? It's mustier than that. It's just very good though. It's almost like a type of deodorant, like a men's deodorant. Not Old Spice, but like Brut. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Brut, that brand of deodorant, but kind of reminds me of that. It is quite pleasant, but it's so, I mean, it packs a wallop of nicotine. I'll tell you that right now. You kind of want to sip on this. You know, this isn't one of those blends where you can just retrohale back to back, because that's what I like to do with like Balkan blends and stuff. Very satisfying. It's something that I can just over and over do that with. And that's how I get enough nicotine for it to be satisfying, because otherwise I don't get satisfied from those kind of blends if I don't do the retrohale. But something like this, you do more than two or one or two retrohales and you're feeling it big time. Like you're woozy, you know. And you know, I've come to kind of enjoy that a little bit sometimes. If you know, if I've got a full stomach, that's something that I do enjoy. With an empty stomach, though, it'll just make you sick. Yeah, back again, you know, and I just a little bit further down in the bowl now, a little bit below half, like maybe a little more than a third left. And I just wanted to say that, you know, it's a good smoke. Getting a little tingling on my tongue and a little gurgling in the pipe. So I'm thinking that maybe, you know, that kind of stuff, that probably has something to do with it not being dried properly. So next time what I'm going to do is I am going to pack it or dry it properly, make sure I do everything right, and then I'll give it a proper review that way. But, you know, as a first impressions, it's a good tobacco. Not something I would smoke every day, but this is something that I would save for those situations where I really want a full, powerful tobacco that's going to give me that punch, that late after meal punch that's going to get me right to relax the rest of the night. So, anyway, Piper Downs over and out. Hope you guys enjoy your pipes today. I know I'm enjoying mine. And I will see you guys later. See ya.